Peace and love, everybody. Hold on 1 second. Be back in 1 second. All right, guys, we're gonna play a song or two. I wasn't gonna play a song at all. It's very important because hold on, let me go ahead and get this on here for y'all too. It's just about the fan. If you think about, yeah, about hit the fan. It's about hit the fan real soon, y'all. All right. They really try to stop me from doing anything. All right, man. This guys. All right, so we're gonna play a quick song, give some folks a chance to get up here, and we'll move forward in a second. Okay, that's what we'll do. Here we go. What the heck? Actually, play a little music. I'm not even gonna play a song. End of the world is what this song is saying.
Bluetooth ready for connection. Bluetooth connected.
Purchase at producerx.net.
All right, guys. So we're gonna go at the show. So obviously, the song is saying "End of the World." Many of you think it's the end of the world as you know it, but actually, here's the problem: is that they get rid of the money. The money's about to be gone like ASAP. There ain't gonna be no money. So anybody's trying to look for stock business, stock goals, anything like that, I'm just gonna be on real with you and tell you that you're wasting your time. It's too late for that. What should be happening now is to be planting and growing and getting prepared for war. What's about to go down? What's about to happen? The earth has seen it before. Some of you have seen it before. Some of us have been here before. And what they're about to do is collapse everything. There ain't gonna be no jobs unless you take the mark of the beast. Right now, these folks from Venezuela is taking folks out their home and taking over the neighborhoods. I literally already started the purge. The purge is already happening. So it's really time for y'all to get ready to defend yourselves. It's not really to be looking for making money. It's not really time to be worried about. Pay your bills if you can, but really it ain't gonna be time to worry about your bills either. Because what they're gonna do once everybody found out that these terrorists and stuff who are kicking folks out the neighborhood are getting these cards with money on it, which is digital currency, a lot of folks are gonna get jealous and they're gonna use that to get you guys to go for the digital currency. And because most people are stupid, most people will do it. To protect the house, all that stuff like that. And if you do that, you'll have a shitload of money. Problem is that you want to sold your soul to the devil. That's right. Because what they're going to say is, you want to keep this money? Come get this chip. And they're going to start folks out. When you don't come and get the chip, then they're going to go door to door to your house and try to snatch out and try to make you take the chip. Because they're going to shut your card down. You won't have any money. Money's done. what's really getting back to happen is that people are gonna have a choice. If they get the abilities, if they don't, but they're gonna have a choice, a clear choice that which side they choose to be on. Either you're gonna be part of this digital reality and come back to this reality, get stuck back here again. That's how they got you here the last time. Or B, you'll be dumb enough to come back on your own. The only way you can win is to leave this whole reality. You cannot fight back against these things the way you want to fully to end them completely and finally forever until you get out of this reality until really where you control everything, including their own lives, so you can just destroy the yoke. You can get rid of them. So right now, a lot of you running around worried about businesses and stuff like that. No, you're wasting time. If you're trying to start a business, you're wasting time. I hate to tell y'all, I don't want to be the one to tell, but I'll tell you the truth. What you need to be doing is doing stuff like marketing firms. There's fast money, it's quick, it comes fast, it's $1,000 a week or more. You can make money as you want. Get with somebody who knows how to do it. I know how to do it. And if we can work with them on it, they teach everything you know before you're making $1,000 a week. You want to feel like you have a job. And then you can get everything you need quick and fast because you need money fast. Need a lot of money fast. And now a lot of jobs are not hiring because a lot of jobs are actually firing people. A lot of jobs are actually closing down. There's not going to be jobs for people's going to be only jobs for freaking AI robots. They're about to have the citizenship, and they are going to wreak havoc. I'm sorry, somebody gave a comment. I'm sorry, Mr. On everything that is moving. Peace and love, family. And that's exactly what they're going to do. So what's going to happen after that is that I told y'all to go to wilderness. Yeah, I'd rather have went to the woods, but there are things in the woods, so don't get it twisted. I'm not going to lie to you. But the fact is of the matter, the book does say nowhere to hide because there won't be nowhere to hide, and they will be looking. Now, for those who did not take it, kudos to you for not taking it. They're still going to try to look for you. They're still going to try to find you. That's what they're going to try to do. They're going to send drones out. People are going to be hiding out. There's going to be a lot going on. They got super soldiers. There's a lot going on. Yeah. You're really going to have to be strong. Y'all go listen. You women are going to need some strong, rough, rugged, some super strong, rough, rugged men. You want to chase some pretty boys? Leave them pretty boys alone. They ain't going to get the job done. They'll fall under pressure. They can't handle half the shit that's coming. Because the stuff that's coming is going to be so jacked up, you're going to wish you wasn't even here. Folks are going to wish they would die, but, you can't kill yourself. And the folks who took the, going to wish they could die, but they wanted to die. So what's happening really is that the government has totally crashed, and there's no point to start business. There's no only thing you can do right now is get fast money. Jobs are firing left and right, bro, like left and right. You're about to find out. And the Bible should have went deeper, and it didn't, man. A lot of you men and women have these familiar spirits around what they're not familiar. They're actually icons, and icons are trying to get everybody to do such things they're not supposed to be doing so that they forget the task. The task is everybody's mission that's in the wilderness is prepare for survival. It's not any other mission. There's no other mission. Part of them is where's all our people? Did we get together? Did we all come in one land? No. Oh, when the Bible says we all will be in the same land, you guys got captured, right? So, you know what I mean? And so what's going to happen is just about hit the fan. It's about the fan. And once they start this whole thing where they're trying to go door to door and make you take the mark of beast, because there is no more money. Money's gone, y'all. We're pretty much done. This is done. What's going to happen is that when they go door, they're going to try to make you, and they're going to take you to FEMA camps. If those who fight back, they're going to shoot you right in the street in the head, right in front of your family. Fight back. I would. Don't you want to go to a FEMA camp? They will threaten that if you don't take it, they'll kill your daughter, your kid, your wife, your son, your husband, anything. Don't take it. In no circumstance, you do not take that shit, the mark of the beast. Be careful what I say because they will do stuff to my channel. And I survived out a lot of people very long by being very careful. So I know some of y'all be like, just say it, fuck them. But you know what, though? The fact is we're on their platform, and this is what it is, y'all. So here we are, man, at the door where they getting rid of money. Money disappearing left and right. There's no point in you trying to get rich. Only rich you're going to get is with the card they give you. And it's going to be very short, very temporarily. I'm talking about super short. And it's going to be after everything's a mess. And they're going to probably let you use it for a week. And then they're going to say, hey, guess what, man? You want to keep using that? Take the mark. You don't go to FEMA camp with chopping your head off. Your card ain't going to work. They're going to shut it off. See, this it's the carrot on a stick, man. And I told you I was going to do that before. And listen, past lives don't matter. Forget you were ain't that now is simple. Right now, that's where you're supposed to be. What's where who you're supposed to be with. It is wrong with you. But when you're supposed to be and you're supposed to be at that place there for it now because it's coming down now. And you can survive for a while, yes. Let me be very honest with you now. Some folks will survive this whole mess and will be on this earth to inherit this earth. But remember, they're supposed to be destroying this earth, and they will be successful. When they do that, it's gonna cause a riffle in the what's the word? The space, time, and everything, if you want to say it like that. I don't really grit those terms. You can say it like that if you like. What's going to happen is that anybody who is stuck, who is not let anything go from this place, is going to get stuck in reality back with everybody else. So in other words, if you like really music, you're stuck. If you like tobacco, if you smoke a lot of tobacco, you're stuck. If you like getting drunk, you're stuck. You will get stuck in reality with everything else because you help create this reality because you take part of this reality. If you like going to clubs, you're stuck, dude. Movies, watch them at home, theaters, you gotta be careful because you can still be stuck. Eating meat, you're stuck. You're not going to the next reality. Most of you are not ready. You're not ready to let go of everything. Are you ready to let go of your family? Are you ready to let go of your sisters, your brothers? Are you ready to go of your mom and dad? Are you ready to let go of your sons and daughters? You really gotta be ready to let go of everything. Like, I don't want to come back anymore. I'm going. I'm not coming back. When you decide that and you know that, then you get to that level where you actually can make that decision where you turn your back on the light and go to the galaxy, to where you be, to where you're supposed to be, the energy source that we see out there and they call space, which is not space, right? Because that's the ether. Then what happens is that, boom, you can leave this reality and now you can defeat the enemy, the archons and all the other things that you could not defeat before. You have to go to a certain level to be able to fight them without them even be able to fight back. This is why they don't want you to wake up. They don't want you to get your abilities, yeah, but they're not so much worried about you getting your abilities as much as they are worried about you leaving the system, because they truly know if you leave the system, no way to fight back, because then you know this whole thing is a soul trap, it's a trick, and therefore you get out of the reality because you went out because you figured it out. The only way for you to win is to get out this reality. If you stay in this reality, you can't win. Right? People say jumping timelines. You all been jumping timelines, but still, the thing you don't understand, timelines are coming together, mix and mingle. So people saying that it doesn't really matter anymore because everything's coming together. Everybody's going to experience the same fucked up shit. Many of you are husband and wife because you were put together for survival because that's the time it is. Just being honest with you. And if you go away from that husband or wife, you will lose your survival chances. Ether knew what it was doing. Stop listening to tarot cards or anybody telling you stuff or telling you anything that has any so-called predictions when it comes to like psychics and stuff, because they're dealing with archons and archons giving information. They don't realize that. And they can give you a story that sounds real, seems real, believable, but it's not real. And you will go ahead and follow that story, not realizing it's a trap of the archons, and they drain your energy and suck you dry. And if you wonder why you've been getting sick, anybody been getting sick, any having any problems getting nauseous, any problems with headaches, any problems feeling weak, any problems with tired, any stomach problems, any lower abdominal problems, any problems as far as women go too, guess what? That's the archons. The archons will make you. So the archons are calling your reality. The archons are putting in your head what you want to believe. The archons are playing games. The archons are destroying your marriage. They're destroying everything. That's their job. They need negative energy. They need you to be negative and think negative and do negative shit, which is wrong, so that they can suck your energy. If you don't do that, then they can't get your energy. The first trap is to get you trapped here so they can get your energy. Everybody's so quiet. This should be comments. I'm surprised ain't no comments. I know I'm talking fast. However, we're going to get straight to this video. I'm going to let my brother, my dear brother here, go ahead and talk. And he's going to explain to you, because he's been watching everything. I have been too. He's going to watch everything. He's going to explain everything he watches going on. This is about a 30-minute video. After this video, I will be teaching a whole nother video. So please stay tuned, because it's about the Bible. And I'm going to be breaking down certain things that you guys should have known, true and false. So, like I said, you got to become a scholar. Many of you have many knowledge, but you have not put the knowledge together if you understand the knowledge. And that's a big problem, because you're still being misled. And part of it because teachers are not breaking down shit to you. That's why I break stuff down to you. Because if you're not breaking down, it's not understandable. Therefore, you know what the hell I'm talking about. You think you know what I'm talking about, but you don't. You go tell somebody else, and you get them all messed up in a trip and fucked up like they've been fucking y'all up. All right, now let's get busy. Let's watch the video. I will go ahead and take my face off the screen, because I want you guys to watch the video and pay very attention to the fact that this is done. This whole economy, everything's done. There's no money. There's no point in you starting a business, no point in you doing anything. Some of you in a lot of different states think that they made a deal with the president, including this state. There's no deal with the president. The only deal is that this country's got sold out. The deal was made between Biden and China. Not even really between Biden. They're going to say Biden in China and Russia and all that stuff. It wasn't him. He did. He was told. Really, it's the office behind him who controls him. If you know what I'm talking about, the Senate, then you understand how this whole thing is supposed to work, but does not work because the way they tricked you. Also, you will understand that behind them is the Blackamoors, and that's who's really calling the shots. So fuck a business, don't start no business. You want to make fast money, get into marketing. It's the fastest way you can make thousands a week. You can put it into something really quick and get done. Do not go offering somebody your money because all they're going to do is use for money, because people are going to start getting desperate, and they're going to start telling on y'all. People are going to start snitching. The snitch factor is going to stop. A lot of stores are not going to want to take those cars when they first give it to them. A lot of you guys are going to snitch on these stores, not realizing that you're starting the snitch factor, and that's going to get the ball rolling. Eventually you'll be a paid hired snitch. That's another thing though. But anyways, that's you choosing the wrong side if you choose to do so. Now you listen to the beats, no words. You want to know why? Unless they're my words. Because I don't like music, because I know I'm ready to go. Really, music is all it does is put a spell on you, puts a curse on you so that you can't leave here. I've been trying to tell about living for a long time, and it's like if I just say it straight out, if I explain it, everybody gets mad at me. This is why I told you I'll stop listening to it. All right? Just like I didn't go sign with Illuminati when I was underground with a record label that I was CEO of. None of us end up signing to any major labels. And then we got out the game altogether when they shut it down because we knew what was happening. All right, just being real with y'all, man. I've been around the block more than once, but I also been smart enough to stay off the chopping board. You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to trick me. You're not going to get me. You're not going to stop me. And you're not going to sit there and hold me, because I'm going to hold myself. I always hold myself down. I've been around, and I ain't never been no clown. So let's get this going. Ready? Let's go.
All right. As you can see here, let's see if I can zoom it in some. Let's push it to the camera in a little bit. As you can see here, this is the Dow, which is 626 points in the red. S&P is 119 points in the red. NASDAQ is 577 points in the red. All right. Then you go here and you go to these other stocks, the Nvidia. There's somebody who's 69 points in the green. All right. So I mean, you got some of the money went over. All right, it said Branch Out Food Incorporation. All right, so you see where all the let me pull it back a little bit here. There it goes there. And you see where the world market, you see where everything is in pretty much the red, except for some parts of what they call Europe in the green, very small portion. All right, so as you see this right here, this lets you know that there was a timeline shift, okay? And the money cannot shift, all right? Which you got to understand what is taking place at Dow falls more than 600 points as September turns ugly. Why do they say as September turns ugly? Timelines are shifting. Monies are disappearing, y'all. All right. Y'all understand that? Crude oil's down. You got natural gas is down. Gold is barely hanging on. Soybeans down. You got all your pro shares, Dextron, Daily, all this stuff right here. Everything is pretty much down. Why? Timelines are changing. And as timelines change, what happens? The money disappears. All right. So overnight, what they're going to have to do is they're going to have to try their hardest to recreate the money that was left in the previous timeline. All right. They have to recreate.
Here's the problem. They can't create the money. They can't do it at all. That's why they're going to go ahead, and they've already started by giving these guys these cards, which are digital currency, and they got these Venezuelans going to your neighborhoods, snatching you out your homes in Cali. I heard some out Chicago. I'm not sure Chicago yet, but I heard in Cali, and I heard Denver, Colorado. I got one of our brothers in Colorado, so I hope he's okay. If you're okay, you send this video I mean, you need that. I mean, this is crazy. That's all I can say. Crazy. Work. Y'all got off of work. So I'm doing this to get this out the way because I want to go hit the shower. Okay, straight like that. And this is important. I wouldn't have jumped on it and got it out the way. I was supposed to do this yesterday. I didn't feel like doing it, so I didn't do it. So they can't replace the money, y'all. The money's disappearing. It's disappearing out of thin air like it never existed. They will not be able to replace the money. It's going to keep disappearing, so they never have any currency. And that's why they're going to go to digital. They knew it was going to happen. And the trick is how to get you to go to digital so they can get you digital, get trapped in this digital system. All right? Now, they're going to try to get you to take the freaking mark to keep your card, man. And everybody's going to be rich for a freaking probably a week. Watch, for a week. And then they're going to be like, oh, shut all the cards down. Hey, you want to be rich still? Come get this chip. Here's the carrot. You want it? You want it? And unfortunately, 99% of people are actually going to go ahead and do it. Watch. You're going to be surprised, man. Folks that you with are going to say, I'm just going to do it. And they do it, you know why? Because they don't want to starve. Ain't no food anymore. Ain't no real food anymore. So what are you starving from, man? Like, people need to start thinking, but watch. Just
It's money.
Mark my words.
All right. So you'll start
A lot of you
seeing.
women, y'all going to need your husband. You're going to need your husbands that you marry. You're going to need your husbands because and you're going to need a man, period. Or you ain't gonna have protection. These motherfuckers gonna be out here raping people and everything, bro. And some people that's gonna be out here, I say they'll be out here raping women too, especially y'all women. And I'm just being honest. And some of our own men who are messed up, we raping our own women too. You gonna need a man, or y'all women, y'all gonna need a man. Y'all gonna be in trouble, man. Y'all gonna be in trouble. That's why it says that y'all are gonna pay daily. It talks about how y'all are gonna be humbled. It says severely humbled. Y'all gonna be humbled. Because y'all gonna realize now that you need a man. All that shit y'all was doing, dissing your husband, getting away. And this is the time where y'all gonna wish y'all had y'all husband. Y'all gonna wish y'all had a man. Then the book tell you that he gonna the ether is gonna make man like a needle in a haystack. It's gonna be the point where your belly gonna be finding man for protection. Y'all don't know. Wait and see. Wait and see. It's gonna make a man be like fine gold. That when a woman sees a man, she can go crazy and almost do anything for him. Watch, you will see. You will see. It's coming down to that. It's going to get way worse than it ever has gotten in the history of this whole planet ever. This is going to be the. Now they said this the last time. It's only the last time for those who's ready to go. This is going to keep happening, cycle and cycle. Not everybody's ready to go, y'all, because they're going to want to keep coming here. And if you want to keep coming here, then you're going to get stuck in reality doing this over and over again. And some of the times you ain't going to wake up. It gets harder and harder every time. That's why I've been trying to teach y'all to get out. To get out. Get out the matrix, man. Whatever karmic debt you sign with to archons, who are demons that suck energy and trick you to come here, it's facts, you can look this up. They're going to make it hard to accomplish, and you will not accomplish that goal, keeping you here. But the minute you realize you ain't got to accomplish that goal, you have to sign that contract, you have to agree to that bullshit because it was non and void. It's all bullshit. It's all a lie. And this is all bullshit that we shouldn't even be here. Then you realize the trap and you decide that you're not coming back here. Then they have no power over you. But you got to do that in order to be ready to go, or you be stuck here. And you have something with rhythm music. You cannot listen to rhythm music at all. You got to get rid of it. Beats like this, fine, no words. Make your own music. Do that. No problem. That's even better. Freaking, stop eating certain foods, man. Like meat, cut that shit out. Like you need to stop putting your own foods and eating fruits and vegetables. If you really can, man, because like it's getting crazy. If you in your neighborhood and you ain't moving out because the family ain't moving, you got to protect the family. Go in your backyard, grow some, start somewhere, start doing something. Like it's getting crazy. It's getting really crazy. It's getting really crazy fast. And figure out a lot of you in the cities need to build a bunker. I'm gonna tell you that right now. If you ain't leaving the city, build a bunker. Here's why. Your toilet water is gonna come up, it's gonna overflow. And even your tub water is gonna overflow, be in the house. You will not even stay in the house for more than a week. After a week, because they're gonna shut the pumps down on everything. They're shutting everything down. Everything's gonna back up into your crib. If you stay in the house, you will get sick. So you are gonna need a bomb shelter to go to if you do stay in the cities. Just being honest. Or you be smelling your shit and you will get sick. And they are gonna pop up with a shutdown. They are gonna be like, oh, this is disease X. You know who disease X is, but you know what they're gonna try to say. And they'll come up with a whole new type of shot. They're gonna tell you that you need to get the shot. They're gonna shut that shit down for this shot. And they're gonna claim that you need, in order to keep your card, that you need that shot. You see where this is going? Don't want to shut down. Yes, sir. So like I said, if you're trying to start a business, don't waste your time. The best thing I can tell you is get into a marketing firm and make fast money as possible and use it for what it's for, building and getting shit straight ASAP where you at, period. Because you try to do anything else, listen, man, do what you want to do. I done said it enough, so do what you want to do, but you'll find out. That's all I got to say. Now, let's get back to this.
This high 626, it'll start going down to 4, 3, 2, 1, we know, whatever. And basically what's happening is timelines are shifting. And as the timelines shift, what happens? This money, all right, all this money, whatever they got right here, all this money, and it shows you in percentage how everything has changed. All this money cannot shift over into the new timeline. Understand that? Timelines are shifting, brothers and sisters. Money is soon to be completely obsolete. We told you guys that once before, and it's happening more and more. We told you as the phases of the moon shift, so does the timeline shift. And many didn't want to believe that. A lot of people still want to look at the sun. The sun sends this massive energy to the planet to build up and strengthen the physical part of us and our planet. But the moon literally is the ruler of it all. And money is literally dependent on the moon energy. All right. So you have all this stuff in the red. Timelines are shifting, y'all. Y'all understand what's going on? Timelines are shifting and the money is disappearing at a rapid pace.
If you live on planet Earth, this is going to be a very important video for you to understand. This is the volatility index. This gauges how risky the economy is and how much of a potential there is for collapse. It's up 122% in the last day and a half. It's above levels we haven't seen since COVID. Right here, this is 2020 when we found out COVID was happening and the economy was going to be just completely shut down. Now it just spiked up 52. This is a massive indicator. This tells the world that we are on the brink of a collapse and the global economies are crashing right now. Japan's stock market's down 12%. Europe's is down massively. The futures market for the United States is down massively. And to go even further with this is the chart going back about 20 years. If you look, this was COVID. This is where we are today. This was the 2008 financial collapse. This was the housing market crash, that one that everybody talks about how horrible, the worst ever. It wasn't even that which was COVID and was right now. That tells you the brink of what's about to happen. Do you remember COVID? This is right up there above the COVID, but below the financial collapse.
So the financial collapse, I remember that, 2020, no, 2008. 2008. 2008. That's the year it was. I remember that year. A lot of folks, they're from Massachusetts, Boston, Massachusetts. And if you know anything, that's where the dudes down there go, we chase the bag. We known for all we do is chase the bag. When we down in Boston, we're not worried about a female, we're worried about the bag. Peace and love, family. That's what we do. All right. But down there, I seen a lot of people, man, like, wasn't working, couldn't find a job. Like, how you think I got into marketing? There weren't even no jobs hardly back then. And that's, if you don't know, Massachusetts is one of the richest states. Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Connecticut, and Maine. Those are the 5 richest states in America. Fact, you can look this up. Filthy rich. Fact, even your black folks got money. You think they rich, but really they're middle class. The middle class is still considered poor. But you talking about, how I said, parking lot pimping, you talking about, I'm just being real with y'all, man. You talking about big balling, and even some folks that's getting it certain ways, budget balling. Shoot, man, listen, I'm gonna just say, now I have friends that had plenty of businesses I was down. We always doing it. And I had landscaping, had a marketing firm, a taxi business, I had a business partner, and I worked for a freaking I worked doing forklift for a freaking and for this place in Chelsea. And I did that. I don't know how I was bugging. I was just chasing money. Like, bro, I worked from 6 o'clock in the morning all the way 9 o'clock at night and get home probably 10 o'clock. I spent no time. I was too busy getting that money. So they give you an idea that Boston motherfuckers go get the bag. The bag is all up in Boston. Okay, this is why a lot of folks come from New York and get to Boston and get turned out. I advise that if you come from the South or certain parts of the certain coast, if you can't handle fast-paced wildlife, don't go to Boston. You will get turned the fuck out. All right, just being for real. My family fought hard to keep me out in the streets, man. I was in a football camp, basketball camp, baseball camp, hockey camp, you name it. I was doing a tennis camp. I don't play every sport you can possibly think about and was pretty good at it. My parents made sure I was good at it. Kept me from all the people who was out there getting it. If they didn't want me out there getting the way they was getting it. And you do got a lot of drug dealers and real gangsters chopping bodies up and some more shit, like real shit. So Boston is a place where money is. The mafia is still in Boston as well. East Boston is still East Boston. South Boston is still South Boston. Trust me, I know. I'm not even going to talk about that. Just let you know that the bag is there. So people chase the fuck out the bag. Men chase the fuck out the bag. You know, women be chasing the fuck out the bag. Some of them anyway. And he gets some money too. But listen, right? What's really going on, if you really pay attention, is that at 2008, people in Boston, Massachusetts, where the bag is at, was having a hard time finding jobs. And that's how I got into marketing firm, because I couldn't find a job, and I have plenty of skills. I got heavy machinery skills. I can cut rock. I can lift all types of stuff with cranes. I drove every single forklift, operating so far you can think about. I've been freaking certified every single one. I know how to build the whole 9 yards, bro. I'm master of many trades. Master of many trades, bro. And I profess in a good lot of them. Okay, not all of them, just a good lot of them. But what I'm telling you is this, man. I had to go into marketing. Did I know I was going to be? I was always good at sales. I sold cars for freaking 10, 20 years, way before that time. And I was only 17, still going to high school while I was selling cars, making $1,000 a week. All right, just being real with you. Real talk. All right. So, but I had to go to marketing, fam. Think about that. Now, a good thing, the car sales did help, because when I got them out 2008, if you actually look my name up, I'm actually a fucking legend in that game. Look up Phoenix Marketing, look up a whole bunch of different marketers. I'm a legend in that game. Look up Robert Rios. I'll tell you plenty of names. I'm a legend. I'm a legend in that game. I'm known all over the United States. All right, man, that was man, boy. Anyways, so living like this is really humbling for me if you just don't know. This is so humbling for me. But you know what? I'm doing it. It's not easy, but I'm doing it. But it's gonna get better. But here's the thing, y'all. We all have to come together. Because if 2008 was bad, a lot of folks in Boston had to figure out a hustle. And trust me, bro, I had to figure out a hustle, and that hustle turned into other good hustles, bro. And own my own businesses on top of that. That's what that led to eventually when times got better. But the thing is that I had to go to that. You know what I'm saying? Now marketing is a huge deal now. Back in those days, marketing wasn't shit. Motherfuckers would laugh at you. But motherfuckers did it so big in marketing because they were hungry that marketing is one of the best things you can get into. Everybody, man, come on. What? There's billions of dollars in marketing, bro. It's so fucking crazy, right? So I'm glad I did that. But I had to, though. It wasn't even a choice. It was, I got to do something. Nigga, I got a child. He's 2. I got to do something. That's what it was. I'm looking everywhere. I got all the skills. Why can't I find a job? Seeing these 2 dudes stand on the corner of a food stamp office. Yes, I was going to the food stamp office in Boston, Massachusetts, right in Roxbury. And yes, I was going to try to get me some food stamps. Matter of fact, it was 3 or 4 of us that went that day to try to get food stamps. They didn't help none of us. But anyways, that's another story. Man, that was some bullshit. Anyways, that's another. Oh, no, one of us got help. One of us got emergency food stamps. The rest of they didn't get shit. They wouldn't try to help. There was some bullshit. But anyways. But yeah, when we came outside, I seen a Spanish cat. I forgot his name. You probably watching my channel. Because you know what I'm saying? I know some of my friends in the past all been trying to keep an eye on me and see where I'm at and stuff. I know. All right. Just because I'm not there don't mean I don't know, bro. I know. There ain't nothing I don't know. Just know that. Ain't nothing I don't find out. Just know that. All right, now check this, right? Boom. Hold on now. Ether, don't let him do that. Give me a second, y'all. Ether got to get me back on track because the enemy trying to throw me off. That's what happens sometimes when I'm about to say something it don't want y'all to hear because the ether and it be fighting all the time. And since we part of ether, you already know how this shit go. All right. So where was I at? Oh, I seen these dudes outside. There we go. That's where I was. I seen these dudes outside. When I seen them outside, man, I forgot both of the names, man. But freaking, yeah, I asked them about what's going on. They told me how they doing it. I'm like, what? That's it? All you gotta do? Shit. How I get signed up for this? And they told me, and I met them at the office 6:30 in the morning, and that everything was history at that point. All right, but it was not a choice, but I had to. I had a 2-3-year-old son who was my pride and joy. My first son in Boston was my second son. My first son, I never got to see him met because I dealt with somebody who was filthy freaking rich. And after she got pregnant, she didn't need my ass no more. And I just didn't realize that was going to be the case. So whatever. And then she done moved. I can't find out. I tried to track her down way back in the days. I gave up. This chick is too slick. Fuck it. You want it. That's what you wanted. Fuck it, man. You fucked up, but it's all good. In case you ever see my show, that's fucked up. Anyways, get back on track because I got off track. That is shit so fucked up. Anyways, so yeah, man, that's what it was. So now he's saying that it's gonna be worse than that. It's worse than COVID. Oh, I shouldn't even say that word. It's worse than what he's talking about. You know what I'm talking about? Okay, the thing with Jiggy. All right, and then he goes around and saying, but it's just not too above 2008. That's scary. That's scary, bro. I met motherfuckers later years after that had happened and was telling me this story when I was doing my own taxi service, man. When they pulled up at a certain spot, we ain't gonna say, right? I will say, those who are in Boston, you know that there's a stop and shop. You know the Stop and Shop near South Boston. You know that one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, okay. And there's some other spots too. We know we pull up there, whatever. And I be sitting there, man. My business partner, he have his car, my car sitting side to side, and we just walk up to the store and stand there. You know, you need a ride, sit there and say, oh, I need a ride. Okay, come on. Where you trying to go? Tell me, okay, that's $10. I will hop in. Boom. But that was the procedure. And we get back, and sometimes we get back, and they be folks that I used to go inside the store. You know what I'm saying? Not to get customers, some folks did, but they weren't supposed to. That was against the rules. But I would go inside the store, right? And I go inside the store, and when I go inside the store, right? Oh, and folks in Boston, don't knock those motherfuckers, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now, I was clearing $600-800 a fucking week doing that. No matter other shit I was fucking doing. Them niggas get money, and you got to be in with them, or you ain't getting no money because they not gonna let you step on their toes. Just know that. But anyways, for real though. Anyways, man, yes, it's all cash too, tax free. What? And the cops know about it. They don't care to this day. Boston's a whole nother fucking world. All right. So that shit is crazy. And for folks though who have like, how real is Boston? How serious is Boston? Okay, let me put it this way: Boston is a fraction of Chicago, and they have the same murder rate. We're actually a fraction of one of your cities in Chicago, and got the same murder rate. So ain't nothing but thoroughbreds out there. That's where all your warriors went. That's where your strongest warriors went. That's why there's so much freaking beef out there. And your strongest kings went. That's why a lot of your teachers come from out there. A lot of them don't realize some of your teachers are actually coming from the North and East Coast, in the Boston, Massachusetts area. Don't even realize that. Because your kings is out there. Your kings went that way. And some are starting to leave. But that's not the ball game. Get back on track, right? So that's how real it is in Boston. That's how crazy it gets in Boston. But the whole point of me saying this is that if you got a bunch of folks who go hard, balls to the wall to get the paper, and there was hardly any jobs, that they had to find different hustles, and now he's saying that we almost at that level where it's going to be that.
2008. This was the tech bubble. This indicated all of these major things. So buckle up. It's about to get a little wild here in the United States. Globe.
The stock market hasn't caught up to what actually is happening. People cannot afford McDonald's. Headlines are reading unemployment rates are going higher.
No, that's that shit. I heard about this shit too. I heard about this shit. Motherfuckers can't even afford Yo, I heard about this shit, fam. Motherfuckers can't afford McDonald's. Nigga, you can't afford a fucking $1.50 or $2 sandwich. I mean, I wouldn't eat that shit anyway. Don't go to McDonald's. That shit is straight people. You eating people at McDonald's, bro. You eating people at McDonald's. I'm just gonna say it like that. All right, don't go to McDonald's. As humans, eating your kids at McDonald's. The kids that's missing that you've been looking for all these years and nobody can find. He was on the milk carton and shit. He's meat at McDonald's. Don't eat it. All right, but they can't. I mean, that's nasty. Not I freaking told you all that, but it's true. But the reptilians can't afford their $2 patties, human burger patty. They can't afford it. It's getting that bad. The reptilians and the vampires can now not afford their $2 human patty. You see what's happening now. Even they suffering. That it's so bad that reptilians and your vampires and folks who don't know any better cannot afford a $2 human patty at McDonald's. Yo, you can't make this stuff. I heard about this shit too, and I was like, for real? They can't afford McDonald's. I mean, McDonald's is nasty. Don't get me wrong. I'd never eat that shit. But damn, they can't afford that. So what is $5? Like $3? Then I heard they got this $5 meal, right? But word came out that they cannot continue to do that because they're losing money off the $5 meal. This is crazy, y'all. Real talk, no bullshit, man. The McDonald's, fam. This ain't no fancy restaurant. Yo, motherfuckers are trying to fucking do Uber and fucking other shit right now with delivering food and shit from off the phone. Y'all know how motherfuckers do that shit. Now I'm pretty sure motherfuckers was killing them back then. Now motherfuckers don't even get an order for an hour, fam. Like, yo, this shit is crazy, bro. Motherfuckers don't worked off for Uber and fucking other Uber Eats and all that shit like that, and made enough to pay their house note, made enough to pay their rent, fam. On they motherfuckers, I know motherfuckers that quit their whole job and start doing that shit and was paying their rent off of that shit, bro. Now motherfuckers in certain cities do not order any Uber Eats or all that order food shit. And when they do, it's like an hour. And on top of that, I'm hearing that it's a low rate. A low fucking, yo, this is crazy, bro.
Home sales are slowing down. It's just only a matter of time before we see an explosion of foreclosures, before we see an explosion of businesses closing down. Target reported horrible numbers from deaths to inventory not.
Tell you that we are on the verge of a recession. The other day, I thought that I would do DoorDash to make some extra money. And when I tell you, there was no orders coming in. I literally sat there for hours, and maybe one order would come in every hour, and it would always be a low pay order.
Oh, whoa, okay. I was told every hour. So she said she had to sit there for a couple of hours. That's worse than what I heard. She also said that maybe one might come in. Yo, that's worse than what I heard, fam. You imagine that? Man, fuck that shit. I couldn't do it. You sitting there for a whole hour and you might not get a freaking Uber Eat fucking thing until fucking 2 hours. And if you lucky, you might get one every hour. She said a couple of hours, so I'm saying 2. She might have went 3. I don't know. That shit's crazy. Either way, bro. Motherfuckers are not ordering Uber Eats in certain cities now because they can't afford it. Motherfuckers ain't even show up at McDonald's no more, and you really shouldn't anyway, because they can't afford the reptilians and all these vampires and anything else you want to think of. Can't afford their $2 meat patty, human meat patty anymore. It's that bad out there, y'all. It's just that bad, and it's about what this whole thing is. They told you they're crashing it. Watch in the economy election, everything's gonna crash. You already know this. Remember, I'm the guy that's supposed to know. In the economy election, everything's gonna crash. They already got the purge happening with Venezuela motherfuckers coming in certain states right now. Then in Colorado, I heard Cali. We in a third world country, y'all. Right now, America's a third world country, have been sold out, taken over, has been infiltrated and invaded, and will soon be a civil war because you're gonna have all these outside nations who are not from this country. When I say not from, they wasn't born here, they didn't get a green card to get here, or they didn't try to get it through schooling. You know how you get those schooling and get your green card and shit. They didn't try to do it that way. These motherfuckers got dropped off by all these ships that are surrounded the United States now, Russia, China, India, and some other place, some Arab nation. And their soldiers, oh man, they over there in New York hotels, they over there in New Jersey hotels. Yeah, they over there in a lot of hotels. They over there in the fat of the land hotels. They in your neighborhoods in Quincy. If you don't know where that's at, that's the uppity white patriot town. But they are up there where they have gated communities now. Oh man, matter of fact, they over there not only on bases sitting on the beds and getting free meals, all of them, the Chinese, the Russians, the India, and fucking some of the Arabic nations. And you got Al Qaeda and all stuff. They're here too, and they're being protected. And the government, well, you're really paying for their rent for your taxes and the hotels, but the government said they paying the rent for the hotel so these motherfuckers can stay. These motherfuckers get the wives to come down land because they can't search a baby. The woman brings the child, they bring the child, and the child is packing with fucking weapons, bro. So they already got the artillery, they got the grenades, they got everything here that they fucking need. We at the end, bro. There's no more business. There's no more money. If you're trying to start a business, you're wasting time. What you need to be doing, like I said, the faster now you can go get a job, make money, and just put everything towards the way you're at, because you're gonna need to build up fast ASAP. You ain't got a choice now. It is what it is. I'm just being honest, bro. Most of y'all worried about bills, and it's time to build and get shit done fast. I'm just being real with y'all, man. Right? Some of you worried about going to the club tonight. You supposed to be thinking about getting shit built up and getting your home secure fast. Motherfuckers out here drinking instead of thinking about doing what they gotta do fast. You see them saying, y'all, motherfuckers thinking about all the above. And y'all ain't supposed to be doing that shit. Supposed to be thinking about getting shit done fast. That's why it says we were marrying everything in them days. The motherfuckers that are woke are still sleeping. Walking around every day like shit's just like, I don't get it, man. Like this, like everything's okay. Like, yeah, y'all. No, it's not. And nothing's okay. There's nothing okay, y'all. Nothing. The only thing is okay is that you need to get your fucking energy up, stay at a high rate, so that when the whole earth gets destroyed, because they're gonna do some crazy shit, bro. You don't get stuck in that reality, they're gonna get stuck in it. You can go forward because you're ready to leave everything behind. Everybody you know, everything you own, everything you sing, every music you heard, every artist you ever cared about, anybody you ever loved, you're ready to go. Done. You're gonna get trapped back here. That's what that if you didn't know, the metaphor of the Babylon, or that's when the salt and all that stuff happened, whatever. The fire and the so-called fallen angels, but the angels, because they be lying a lot, did a whole bunch of shit. Really, they did that was some other shit, and not what you think happened. One is that's the real account as far as how they destroyed the earth. At least that part of it. The fallen ones did, and it was really to keep humanity dumbed down. There's a lot of shit they just ain't telling you. All right, but that is also a how I say it, a story trying to get you to understand something. All right. She turned into salt, which means that you get stuck back with this earth. Okay, you get stuck back in this reality, the matrix. You get stuck in this matrix. All right. That's basically what symbols. The whole point of you looking forward and saying, I want to be out this matrix physically, mentally, spiritually, because really spiritually you're going to go, right? And then you just go because you don't worry about anything. You don't worry about your loved ones. You don't worry about your wife, your husband. No, you love them. But when it's time for you to go, like you're in your spirit, because the whole world will be destroyed, and you're in your spirit, you're not in your body, it's going to be time for you to make that choice. Do you worry about your husband? Are you worried about your kids? You worried about your daughters, your sons? Worried about your mom and dad? You worried about your cousins? You worried about anything? Are you worried about getting the fuck out of here and saying, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit no more? I'm ready to let all that shit go. That's got to go. You know what I'm saying? Like in my spirit now, I'm not in the flesh no more. I don't want to come here. When the archons come to you and try to make a deal with you, are you gonna hold you and say, "Fuck you"? I don't want nothing to do with you. I don't make deals. I ain't signing with you. I'm not signing your freaking. I'm not signing your what that contract called? When somebody gets back with deserve, but they call it a different way. Contract. I'm not signing that because that's a trick. And I don't want to do anything you want me to do. In fact, I'm going home. And when you decide to do that, they don't have a choice but to let you go home. Because you don't want to be stuck in this reality anymore. You made your decision.
Mind you, in 2020, I was in grad school and I literally lived off of DoorDash. I paid my bills with DoorDash, everything with DoorDash. And I would decline orders after orders because I knew a higher pay order would come in right afterwards. But people literally are not ordering DoorDash. People cannot afford to order DoorDash in this economy. So the next day I was like, okay, bet I'll try Uber Eats. And it was the same thing. And I just saw the other day an article about how McDonald's is having trouble making sales right now because people can't afford to buy their meals anymore. And they came out with a value meal for $5, but they're like, we can't keep selling this because we're just not going to make enough profit off of it. The cost of housing has skyrocketed. We are going somewhere that I'm very, very afraid of.
It is so true. My daughter, because she still eats meat, she wanted a meal from Wendy's. So I got her the burger meal. You know, that boy was $16 for a burger, a fry, and a drink. Yo, $16 at Wendy's. McDonald's has gone up. Burger King, Subway is literally is going up because I purchased Subway for my daughter sometime for her school or whatever, and the price of Subway, everything is going up. And why is it going up? You have to remember, this money is crashing, and everybody is trying to make as much money as they possibly can because they know it's coming to an end. This money is disappearing. All right. We're literally at the verge of a collapse. This is why, you got Kamala Harris talking about they said Donald Trump is talking about defunding the schools in 2025. No, Trump can't talk about nothing. That's Congress talking about that. Okay. So they were talking about Project 2025, and they say, "Oh, Donald Trump, this was right here." Let me tell you something. You talking about a 2,000-page bill? You know how long it takes to do a 2,000-page bill? When they did that whole Obamacare, that Obamacare was started by John F. Kennedy when Kennedy was in office, and it took 60 years for the Obamacare to go through. So just think about it, a 2,000-page bill, and they say, "Oh, Donald Trump is going to..."
In other words, they've been working on that bill for a very long time. For a very, 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 very long time, they've been working on this bill. Why? Because they're going to put this bill into action, y'all. I told y'all. Not even to say it like that, because I didn't want to say it like that. I realized I just said that. I didn't mean it like that. But we spoke about this. I showed this. People thought it was crazy, but it's happening. You know what? Time's up. Be real. Time is up. There's no time for you doing anything except trying to, wherever you're at, get that place in order ASAP. Because we don't have a lot of time. We don't have, niggas, a month or two ain't a long time. That's not long at all. And nobody's ready. Nobody. This is crazy, bro. Everybody that went to Wellness spent too much time fighting and not getting along instead of paying attention to shit they're supposed to be doing. To have turtles. When it comes to pets, Soon ain't nobody gonna have no pets. Okay, all unnatural animals are gonna die off. So your dogs, say goodbye to them. I don't even want to say it like that, but it's true. Your cats, say goodbye to them. It is what it is, man. Cows, if you own cows, say goodbye to them. Cows are not natural. There's a lot of shit ain't natural. All the man, I don't even want to talk about that, but all the fucking meats that people eat, like turkeys, say goodbye to them. Chickens, say goodbye to them. That's not a natural bird. You can, man, I guess I might as well tell you. You can actually add another gene to the chicken or to the turkey, and it becomes a dinosaur. Look it up. I ain't lying. They already tried it. But anyways, this is fucking crazy, bro. This shit is crazy. So anyways, when it comes to pets are not going to be owned by people anymore. You're not going to own a dog. You're not going to own these animals anymore. So, I mean, really, they're supposed to be in the wilderness anyway. They're supposed to be out on anyway. The problem, the fact, so you have a turtle, right? You've had it encased in whatever thing you have it in for, it's been a while now. I'm pretty sure you bought it from a place that had it encased in some place for a good while before you actually brought it. So this thing is too used. He's too freaking, what's the word when motherfuckers go to prison? When they leave prison, they go back to prison because they can't. Yeah, he's too institutionalized. Thank you. He's too institutionalized. Too institutionalized. So if you let him out right now, he's not going to survive. He can't make it. It's like one of us go to jail, and I ain't saying none of us going to jail. Somebody goes to jail. Let's say it like that. And they be in there for 3-4 years, right? Because total life is shorter than their years are shorter than ours. That's another story. He gets out of jail, she gets out of jail, and now all of a sudden she's a problem to society because she or he is institutionalized. It's the same shit, except in the animal kingdom, he'll get killed, or he just won't survive. So if that answers your question. I hate to say it like this, y'all, but it's the truth. Don't get mad at me for telling y'all the truth. I gotta speak the truth. The truth is harsh. The truth is not nice. There's no nice, sweet thing in your ear. That's where we at. I'm sorry. I don't know what else to say besides the fact that it is what it is. Let's get back to the fact that the economy is crashing by design. A lot of y'all want Kamala Harris. A lot of y'all want Mr. Trump in. It don't matter. It don't matter who the fuck gets in. It don't matter. Either way, it's fuck show. Either way, it's gonna be a fuck show. Damn. That's tough shit, man. I ain't know what to say to that one. 10 years. I know my boy did a 10-year bid. He only got out early because that was the judge that was in Boston, Massachusetts, who was putting 30, 40 years of motherfuckers for weed. No bullshit, fam. And she had the cops planting the shit in motherfuckers' neighborhoods and houses and shit to get motherfuckers and for extra evidence. So she was on some shit, but she got caught. Now a lot of matter of fact, my best friend, man. You know what I'm saying? Real man, this dude, man. Robert, okay, James, you know we tight. Because I know you're gonna, as soon as I said it, you're gonna be like, what the fuck? I know how you are. You know what I mean? But yeah, Robert, bro. Bobby Guns. That's a street name. Yeah, bro. Real cat. He got out. He was supposed to do like a 25, 30-year bid over fucking weed, bro. Motherfuckers on some shit. He got a deal. He didn't sign, and they tried to get him in jail. He got off because good behavior. Well, good. I'm glad you got out because that's some tough stuff, man. Like jail's no place for nobody. Like at least not for our people. Really, it's not good for anybody. I'm just being honest, but you may talk about that later. Okay? You asked the same question twice. Technically, you're not supposed to own any animals. Technically, animals supposed to be walking around being free. Technically, you're supposed to have your own your kingdom and your castle and all that stuff amongst them. Like literally, our castles and everything is in the woods, bro. It's in the forest. It's in the rainforest and all that shit like that. Literally, and the plants have taken them over. They still standing. we had our shit literally right there. You know what I'm saying? And we can see the animal. You can see that guy running through the woods. We didn't mess with the woods. We seen him running through the woods. You don't have to hunt him down. They come down and bow down for you. But that's another ball game. That's when, in this different time, when we started to go eat meat, because that was the wrong thing to do, y'all. But anyways, yeah, because that's when we started messing up some. But all I can say to that, sir, is that I don't want to call it a sin, because sin is kind of funny, because if there's a God that made sin, shouldn't he be punished for making it instead of us? All right. Now there are rules, right? There are rules, and the rules are law of attraction. What you put out is what you get out. What you do to somebody else, somebody's going to do to you, and it doesn't wait. They call it karma, but it's actually law of attraction. It's a law of the whole universe, and no escaping it. If you do somebody a certain way and it's not nice, somebody's going to do the same way. Everything you did, they're going to do to you. Period. That was bad, and nothing's good going to come of it, because that's karma. That's what some of the archons, wood demons who suck energy, use to get enough energy off of you. They like when you make mistakes. They basically guide the mistakes anyway. But that's another ballgame. All right. But anyhow, because I don't know why we start talking about all this stuff. You got off track. Let's get back there. So to the turtles. I don't want to call it a sin. I would just say that animals will be roaming free. And right now, the problem is that if you actually let him free, he's not going to survive. He's institutionalized. You can't, by letting him out, the right thing to do would be letting him out. The problem is you'd be doing a disservice. He depends on you. He can't hunt his own food no more. He done lost all that, bro. It's gone. He has no survival skills. So if you actually let him loose and put him out there, you're really putting him to his death. You said tattoos? Oh, tattoos. I just said turtle. My bad. Yeah, my bad. Okay, no, tattoos. You're not, well, you're better off not doing that, because you're really not supposed to do it. You're using ink. Ink is a liquid metal, right? So you're not supposed to put ink in your skin. You understand? So that's why it's not good. I do know when we start going wrong, we start doing tattoos in our face and our arms and everything else. They got some of that stuff from us. We started going wrong. And of course, they took it and perverted it. We tried it for good reasons. They turned it for bad reasons. But it didn't matter for good or bad either way. The fact that you had that doing that, we weren't supposed to be doing that. We don't need any metal in our bodies besides the metals that's already in our bodies. That's why we are, what's it called? Electromagnetic being. We're electromagnetic. I don't even want to say beings like that, because we are 9 ether light beings on the 99th planet of 99th dimension. So that's another ball game. Tattoos, no, I'm not gonna call it a sin, but I wouldn't be getting them, because it's not going to benefit you, and it's really not good for your body. Okay, and this is coming from a person that has 3 tattoos. Mine isn't even really big or anything like that. But I'm just telling you, they're not really, you really shouldn't have them. You don't need anything else in your body. Everything you got, you don't need it. You don't need no piercings, none of that shit. Everything you came, you already got it. It's designed perfect the way it's supposed to be.
Donald Trump can't do anything. He's not Congress. But these are the things they letting you know what Congress is planning. And whatever individual comes into that presidency, guess what? They're going to have to sign the bill, because that's all the president does is sign bills. That's all they do. The president signs, the president doesn't make any decisions. President has no power whatsoever. Congress is their boss, right? So when they talk about Project 2025 will end education as we know it. From K through 12, The schools will literally be defunded. Why? Because there's no more money. The money is disappearing. All right. The money is disappearing no matter how much these two individuals want to throw rocks at each other.
Boom. Here we go. Because here's the bullshit. Now, the good thing, though. The good thing, school's gone. About time. Now you parents can do your fucking job. About fucking time. About time, bro. Now you won't have these children getting brainwashed anymore. They can't have, you know what I'm saying? No more brainwash. They will try to brainwash you in a FEMA camp, though. That's something they may try to do, just being honest. But as far as school, you don't have to worry about your child getting brainwashed no more. Women and single dads, oh, you're going to need a spouse now. Oh, yeah. You're going to need a spouse now. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, you are. Yes, you are. There's no longer, you are not sending your kids off to nobody no more. You would not. That's not happening. Oh, man. So while you can work, a short time that you can work, which they're going to shut it down soon anyway, which may not be long, how you getting that money? Or now that you got your kids in your face all the time, who's going to help you handle it? Or protect them and yourself too. I know I ain't going to get no comment from that. Yo, but about time. About fucking time.
Guess what? They're just throwing rocks at each other because the motherfuckers who actually got the boulder is sitting somewhere else watching these two clowns do whatever they're going to do. All right. When they talk about the Project 2025, this is all written by Congress and other people that you can't see. All right. To end education and to end other things. All right. There's other things that's been involved in this right here. So y'all just know that the monies are falling and nothing is going to return. Timelines are shifting, y'all. All right. All right. Pay close attention to this one right here because this is August of 2023. Listen to what he's saying.
What's up?
Uh-oh. Sorry about that.
Yo, so I don't know if y'all know this. I don't know if y'all been talking to like people around y'all, your friends, whatever, but it started. It already has started. And then what you mean by it started? It started where people cards are not working. People looking up in cards are like money is not in their accounts. It even started with TikTok. On TikTok, money is being like stripped from people. Y'all, I've been trying to tell y'all this for the longest, and now it's actually happening. Now it's actually happening.
Oh my goodness, we spoke about this before. So the money, that's the kind of stuff we spoke about before, but I want to get to the other thing. Cars, trucks, planes, driving along, flying along. Oh shit. Out of nowhere, it just stopped working. They ain't broken. They just don't work no more. The reality is changing, so everything they created, period, bro. Well, I don't even say created, anything they manipulated. There we go. Because we made a call before they did. Everything they manipulated, boom, ain't gonna work. Ain't gonna work, fam. Some weapons ain't gonna work. Some weapons might just disappear. The money's disappearing. Nobody know where it went. Just disappearing. Oh yeah. You know what the fucked up thing is though? This Mr. J character is gonna come down telling y'all he's the most high. He's gonna be a Nephilim giant, and the motherfucker is gonna have the best clothes, the best swag, and everything. He already got his crew here that fucking talking about they king this and prince that and all this other stuff, the fucking Black Moors. And he gonna trick so many people, so many motherfuckers. It's gonna be pathetic. And he gonna come down with holes in his hand. You watch. This is crazy. This is like The same, it's like a rerun of a movie over and over and over again. And guess what? It's gonna happen again. There's another go around, and it keeps on going until people finally wake all the way up and get all the way out. And that's about to start. You know what? Just know what I told y'all earlier.
I went to my Facebook and I seen hundreds of people saying, hey, my card ain't working. My card is saying decline. Like there's no money in my account. People are actually going to their bank account and going to check, and it's not even pulling up for the websites. Now, I've been telling y'all this a while ago. I've been starting to tell y'all this. People saying, oh, nothing's gonna happen, ain't nothing going on. All right then, so I'm giving you the proof. The proof is in the pudding. Money is not being in their account, and their cards are declining. I'm not lying. Ask people what's going on.
He ain't lying. Be smart. Tell them you want a freaking paper check. Tell them you want a regular check. You want to be able to go take your check and cash it at a Walmart or freaking whatever the fuck you cash it at. A bank, Walgreens, a freaking. I ain't gonna put my business out where I cash it at, but you know what I'm saying. Many of y'all should look at certain banks, and that's all I can say. Certain banks are better than other banks, but to cash it anyway. I won't tell you to. Well, at one point it was good. I will not tell you put money in no bank now. Yeah, even credit unions are right, to a certain extent. To cash your check at. I ain't say put money in the bank, boy. That money's gonna disappear, and they ain't really this time. Unlike, was it the 1980s or something like that, or was it 60s when they had a collapse that was designed that time? This time, well, this is designed this time too. What am I saying? It's been designed this time too. So what the fuck? So I guess that's they done tried this way too many times. So they finally got it. Well, just know that if your card ain't working, if I would listen, don't get direct deposit, man. What you need to do, I know you get it a day too early, but no, it's not worth it. Get a paper check. Paper check.
It even happened. Okay, ask.
Feel like they're absolutely fucking drowning financially.
I'm glad you asked. And it's not dark just because it's nighttime. Oh no, it's dark because I have no electricity in my crib right now. And no, I'm not joking. I am not joking at all. So, I definitely feel the struggle, you know. Not joking. See that? It's 59 degrees up in this motherfucker.
He's definitely up north. Yo, I'm gonna tell you right now, he ain't like I'm good. I don't use the shit. Like I got lights. I don't just shit that y'all use. But what I'm gonna say is that, oh, I'm unplugging that shit. There you go. Don't even need you plugged in no more. Yeah. Hold on, man. Unplug that shit here. Nope. Turn that on. There we go. Anything else plugged in? Or should I have something? I can unplug that too. If you wonder what I'm doing, I'm reserving energy. Because I can. All right. Hope you can see me better. I turned the lights on. All right, that's good. I unplugged that. What was I gonna say? Yeah, some folks listen. I know I ain't gonna say no names on here, but there's some people that make $20 an hour and their lights is off. I don't know what that's like, y'all. Like to be totally off, like till you get paid again off. I've been very fortunate to be born in a city where there's so much bag out there that you just go and get the bag, multiple bags. Okay, I don't know how that feels, but there's some cats that make $20 an hour and their lights is off. Now this is a white dude, right? If you make 20, I'm be honest with you because I know how this shit work. If you making $20 an hour, and there's a white dude that was there before you, best believe he don't got a couple of raises that they don't talk about and don't tell you about at all. These are raises that is not on the paper that you get when you go to your what you call that, when you go to your first day on the job to sit down, they talk to you and all that shit. You know, your orientation. If you getting paid 20, I guarantee you this dude, he been here a year before, he's getting paid probably $25, $26 an hour. And his lights is off.
Fuck it. Oh, if you don't laugh, you'll cry. But I've already done the crying, so I'm at a point of laughing. I make $27 an hour.
I was close.
Too much to qualify for any rental assistance, electricity assistance, and I never get sick. I think I'm just getting sick because the stress is causing my immune system to deplete. But it's all right. I'm a grown-ass man. I'll get it taken care of. Don't worry.
One of our biggest banks is going to stop accepting cash next.
He getting sick because what? That's okay. I heard that. You heard that? Stop accepting. Let me back that up just one. Cat. Stop accepting cash apps. Yeah. Damn. What the fuck, fam? You got to figure that. That's tough. You got to figure that one out. Yo, this is crazy, man. Yo, everybody needs to get solar energy. Fuck the bullshit. You don't need them to put it in yourself. It's not hard, y'all. Man, I'm not gonna say anything, but I'm just trying to tell y'all something. You know what I'm saying? I'm not what y'all call in the cities. I'm not even what y'all call the country. I'm not in none of that. And there's lights. You see, I got lights. They work. It works. Electricity. Man, motherfuckers got y'all tied to the grid. This is fucked up. Anyhow, yeah, man. I feel for you. I do feel for you. I feel for you, man. I feel for you. 100K a year and the lights is off. Yo, it's getting real, y'all. Matter of fact, hold on, getting real. It's been real. Now motherfuckers are just now starting to really notice it and see it and feel it. This is shit we was talking about how it was happening like a year or two ago. We was talking about it's starting to happen. But now motherfuckers are saying it's starting to happen. No, it been started to happen. Right now, it's just the tidal wave is finally hitting home. The tidal wave is finally hitting America. Because the tidal wave is on ran through all the other countries already. The United States of America is the only one still somewhat standing. But they're not even standing anymore because the London Bridge is falling down. It's tumbling down. Everything manipulated, done. And soon their lights say, yo, no bullshit. Soon their lights, their technology is not gonna work. It's not gonna work, bro. It's tumbling down, bro. America's done. Don't try to start a business. You're wasting your time. Join a marketing firm. There's jobs like out that you'll make $1,000 a week if you do it with the right person. You know what I'm saying? I tried to get somebody to do it with me, but I don't know. But whatever. I don't know is all I can say. Would be nice. Make a shitload of fucking money. That's a fucking no fucking idea. Anyways, don't get me started thinking about that shit. I'll start fantasizing about marketing and fucking making a whole bunch of money and shit. Cause man, that's a lot of fucking money. But, if you know what you're doing, damn, no lights. And a lot of their technology is gonna start. Their cars always start working. Some planes, y'all haven't heard about some of the plane crashes. The plane just stopped. Matter of fact, oh, motherfucker! I have a friend, right? And the friend is cool shit. Mad cool, man. Like, I vouch for the coolness, all right, of that friend. And that friend had to go with his buddy, all right? He went with his buddy. When he went with his buddy, they was supposed to be driving down to some Miami or something like that, someplace way harder than here. That's all I know. All right. And they drove down because he was moving, and his other buddy canceled on him. So that person became the felon. All right. So they drove down there. And so I guess from the friend said it would totally suck and everything. Right. But the friend, he's coming back. He was coming back, and when he talked to me on the phone, he was like, yo, I'm getting on the train. Listen, I know some of our powers are online. I can't explain how this shit happens. I just know shit. Like, you could tell me something, as soon as you tell me, it tells me what's going to happen from what you told me. I don't even want to say it just pops in my brain. Like, I don't even know how to explain it, but okay, right? So he said train. Immediately when he said that, bro, up here, something gonna happen to that plane. The nigga didn't say plane. He said train. Get this, bro. You can't make this shit up, bro. On everything I love, you can't make this shit up. All right, now, like I don't know what the hell this shit. If you tell me something, I know I can tell you what's gonna happen from that time. As soon as you tell me every single thing, and I don't understand. It's just fucked up. So soon as I heard that, I didn't even want to say I heard that because that wasn't even like a voice. It was just there, just popped up. I didn't know how to explain it. And it was something gonna happen to that plane. The nigga didn't say plane, he said train. All right, the motherfucker decided because he missed the train. They got caught up in traffic. He missed the motherfucking train. He had to go to get to work. He told me he went back at a certain day, at a certain time. He was gonna be late. Nope, he wasn't going for that. So the motherfucker bought a plane ticket. I knew nothing about this. The nugget told me train. But as soon as he told me train, up here, something gonna happen to that plane. My thought immediately was like, don't let nothing happen to that nigga. I'll be mad. Don't let nothing happen to him. So it was so. Now, he gets there, he's late for the train. He goes back home, he buys a plane ticket. He needs to get back to work at a certain time and a certain date. He gets on him and his buddy drive and get dropped off at the train station. They arrive on time. Okay. Everybody's getting on the plane. Okay. They're getting on the plane. And before the plane could take off, the computer of the plane shut down. Wouldn't even start. Total defect. The plane totally defected before it even got to take off, bro. So they had to get everybody off the plane. Because if that thing come in there and I didn't think that shit, that plane would have took off and that nigga be dead right the fuck now. Anyways, fact. Like I said, you could tell me something and I know what's going to happen. I can tell you what's going to happen. Even if I'm happy, calm, sad, or mad, I can tell you. And I can't explain it. I don't know how to explain it. I just know it happens, right? Again, the nigga said train, and in my head, something going to happen to that plane. And immediately I said, don't let nothing happen to that nigga, I'll be mad. Right in my head. I didn't speak nothing. I said, like I said, I said it. I guess I don't even know how to explain it, but it happened. All right. So the plane didn't take off before it defected. So he got off the plane, everybody's getting off the plane. This nigga's mad as shit. Hits me up. He's mad as fuck. What the fuck, man? What the fuck, bro? Now, I didn't know he even got the plane ticket at this point. What the fuck, bro? Man, I'm gonna be fucking late, bro. This and that, bro. The plane? Yeah, the plane wouldn't even take off. It was defected. They gotta fix the whole defect. They replacing shit. I said, yo, that shit's too funny, fam. What's so funny? I says, listen, man, chill out. Here's what's funny. I said, it's well, think about this. First off, it's a good thing you didn't get on that plane while I was in the air when it defected. He says, yeah, that's true. That's true, fam. I'm glad because I'm alive, fam. You right. So I said, hey, listen, fam, you know what's so funny about this, though? He said, what? What's so funny? I says, the minute you told me train, and I don't know what the fuck, how this happened. I said, but it happens to me a lot with just people and tell me shit. I know everything that's going to happen from that point. And I said, fucking, as soon as you fucking said train, and my head popped, boom, something going to happen to that plane. And I said in my head, don't let nothing happen to that nigga. I'll be mad. So it was so. I said, somehow I protected you from freaking dying. I said, if I didn't have that thought in my head, I don't know where it came from. I don't know how this happens to me. It happens a lot. Like, I don't know what the fuck, bro. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know. I don't understand it, right? Then freaking, I don't know how to explain that shit. I don't understand how to explain this shit. And somebody could help me explain it, that'd be even great. I don't know how to explain it. But yeah, he didn't die because of that. Now the nigga was late. The nigga got back a whole day late, which is why he didn't want to get on the train the next day, because it would have been a whole day late. And the tickets for the train that was available were at certain hours, which really would have fucked him, which is why he went and he decided to jump on a plane and still was late the whole another day. But the flight took off like 2-3 hours later. He got home, he got saved. End of the day, he was happy. But planes, this is not even long ago. This is like a week or two ago, bro. No, probably less than that. Matter of fact, probably a week and a half ago. Matter of fact, it was like a week and a half ago. Okay, yep. Wasn't even that long ago. All right. But the plane, there's plenty of planes that have got in the air, bro. And they're not telling you and defected, like the whole plane just stopped working. It's not broken, just nothing works anymore. It's like, what the fuck? Plug it in, nothing. Everything's great. That's what the reading gets when they put the plug in to see what's wrong with the plane. So if it's working great, why is nothing working? Bro, it's because every reality's changing. Stuff ain't gonna work no more. And I'm pretty sure that's what happened. That's what happened on that day. And because I thought that after it popped in there, don't let nothing happen to that nigga, I'll be mad. The atmosphere changed just for that time enough to get his ass home. I guarantee if I didn't have that thought and think what I thought after it popped into my head, he'd be dead right now.
I'll get it taken care of. Don't worry.
One of our biggest banks is going to stop accepting cash next year, and that comes with some problems. For me, it's emotionally appropriate masculine gift giving. What am I talking about? Well, it's my father-in-law. He's a farmer, manly man, masculine man, big hands. And one of the things that he loves is a Bunnings gift card. Stuck to the side of it is the appropriate number of coins for him to be able to buy a couple of sausage sandwiches and a Coke. Now, if we take cash out of the equation, we start buying sausage sandwiches with an app, and I'm just not convinced that feels right. Now, Macquarie, as our fifth biggest bank, is the one who is going to step back, and from next year, they will no longer accept cash and checks. It's an issue. I wonder if perhaps that opens the door for the Big Four to do something similar, and it got me starting to think about what we actually use cash for. Now, particularly since the pandemic, I'm not a massive cash guy, but it does have its place. How else do you release one of those locked trolleys without carrying one of those supermarket-specific tokens that irritate the hell out of me? How else do you reward the busker who has unexpectedly lifted or brightened your day? How else do you buy a cup of coffee in a small rural town when you're on a road trip? I don't know. I'd be fascinated to know what you use cash for and your thoughts on cash coming out of the banking system.
It's crashed. There's mass unemployment, banks are closed, and there's major hyperinflation. Prices of basic goods skyrocket, and there's shortages of common household items. This is a theoretical question. What would your family do? Are you prepared for that? How would you maintain the standard of living that your family currently has if this all happens? Let me know in my comments.
Reading and paying attention to the news, but the economy is in a terrible spot right now. I mean, you got major retail stores that are closing up hundreds of locations just this year. We got Walgreens closing over 150 stores. We got Macy's closing over 100 stores. Foot Locker closing over 400 stores. CVS Pharmacy is closing 900 stores. Family Dollar closing 600 stores. Rue 21 closing 540 stores. I mean, the list goes on and on, from Best Buy, Dollar Tree, Express. Even Walmart is closing down 7 of its supercenters. On top of that, you have the major layoffs. Like Google done already laid off almost 12,000 people. eBay just laid off 1,000 people. Microsoft just laid off 1,900 people.
The list gonna keep going, but I hope y'all catch all of it. But there's one thing that should stick out: Walmart is going to close 7 more of their super centers. Any of y'all know why? I know why. Any of y'all know why they doing that? I'm just curious, because I know why. FEMA camp sound familiar to anybody? They need 7 more FEMA camps in prestigious areas. So they shut those one down. And every Walmart has an underground place too, just so you know, right underneath the Walmart. So those are military. Walmart's a military fucking stations, if you really want to be correct. But the military jails, what they call FEMA camps. All right. So they about to open up 7 more FEMA camps. Just know this. And they don't already. If y'all didn't know, what you should know, because I certainly know that they have shut down so many Walmarts. So many Walmarts. What is going on? So many Walmarts already. Now 7 more. Yeah, they getting ready. They come though, buses with fucking army people, guns and all that shit come through a whole neighborhood. Go knocking door to door. Load motherfuckers up in the bus, military whatever, and take your ass to a FEMA camp and sit your ass down and say, you can do 2 things, man. You can, if they even this nice about it, you can be educated. You take this chip, or you're just gonna cut your fucking head off with the guillotine. Which one you finna do, man? We need to know right now. We ain't got just some yes or no. Shit. Man, what's so sad about it, there's a lot of motherfuckers. Who would seriously fucking just do that shit to save their own life. But those who try to save their life will lose their life. You underdig that? You think taking that stuff, whatever they want you to do, is gonna really save you? No, fam, it's not. No, fam. It's all fucked up. It's not gonna save you. You gotta see what this is all starting to happen. You gotta catch every little thing.
UPS just laid off 12,000 people. Like, bro, it's only May. Even Tesla is laying off over 10% of its entire workforce. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention Apple, a company that's worth $2 trillion, is closing 400 of its retail locations this year. I couldn't even tell y'all what all of that means, because truthfully, I don't even know myself. But if you anybody like me, you will find it ironic that it's all happening at once. But y'all let me know what y'all think.
I mean, can y'all see this? The downfall that's happening, timelines shifting, and these companies are not coming back. See, as these timelines shift, the money disappears, their assets disappear. There's no future. How can you have a future when you don't know what's going to happen? As timelines are shifting rapidly because nature is working on bringing things back into the perspective of nature. Nature needs her children, the original beings, to return to her. So what's happening? Timelines are changing, shifting. I was just with the Council of Time last night and we talked. I can't talk about what we talked about, what we talked. Timelines are shifting, y'all. And it's getting faster and faster. And the faster the timeline shift, the more everything literally is going to time out. Right?
What do you mean the bank is out of money? Insolvent? You only have enough cash for the next 3 customers.
Just a second here. No, I don't have your money here. It's in Bill's house and Fred's house.
Hey, what the hell you doing with my money in your house, Fred?
And this shows that when there's no more money, because so many of us have been adjusted to this illegal system, the money, according to cosmic intelligence and cosmic laws, the money is illegal in this plane. But so many people are so attached to this, when there's no more money, they will begin to war with each other instead of trying to reason and trying to figure out how to make a better life, because timelines are shifting and people don't understand the science behind what's taking place. All right. There's a science that's taking place right now. All right. And this entire system that was placed here is being purged out. Understand this.
Now listen, man, it's a fact that if you want to be stuck in this old reality, this technology and all this stuff that ain't gonna work anyway, you'll get trapped in that reality. If you don't let go of the music, you're gonna get trapped in that reality. You're not gonna be able to move on. If you don't stop eating meat, you're gonna get trapped in that reality. You're not moving on. The sun is an eliminator. What I mean by that, anybody's not supposed to go on to the next level. To get really not that level, just simply to get out that reality and move on to the new earth, will simply not survive the sun. And that's why you hear people saying a lot of our own people are not even going to survive the sun. 144,000 is supposed to be the ones that make it. And those are the ones that's already completely woke. They're completely woke. They're not stuck in no religion, no, none of that stuff. Okay, I'm not even going to go in details with it because I'm not even trying to do all that. All right? Yeah, I'm not even trying to do all that. Yeah, I know. I'm being told to say a whole lot. I'm not trying to go that much in depth. Because I'm trying to get this. It's been an hour or something already. I'm trying to get through this, y'all. I still got a whole nother video show. And we only 19 minutes into this video. And this video is 31 minutes long. So, all right.
Now take note, this video was made September of 2023. And I did get message that majority of all banks are going to be phasing out cash by November of this calendar year. I'm going to say banks will be cashless. So all these people running around talking about they got cash, the money is literally going to be floating across throughout the streets. The money is going to be on the ground everywhere because the money, the hard currency, the paper dollar, the hard currency is literally going to be all over the streets everywhere. It's going to be no good because everything is going digital. Why are they going digital? All right, because this is how they try to keep up with the timelines. All right, the timelines are literally spiritual. So them going into the system and say, well, we're going to make the system digital, is their way trying to keep up with the timelines, which means you phase out cash. You don't have to worry about the hard currency. But the only thing you have to deal with is the digital currency. In the meantime, they are watching everything you're doing. All right, they're literally watching everything you're doing.
So this is day 2 of me here at the IRS conference, and let me tell you guys something. You see that PayPal? You see that TikTok? Do you see Cash App? Do you see Venmo? Do you see if you are not reporting that income? And when you think that you're sending money to a family member, any money received over $600, you have to now file it on your taxes as income and pay taxes on it. So I will be deleting my Cash Apps when I get back home and closing those accounts out. I will not be doing Cash App. I will not be doing Venmo. I will only stick with my PayPal.
As long as you don't be sending nobody $600 or more, you should be good. He said any money $600 or more, you got to claim taxes on that shit. Why are you sending that much on? I don't know, whatever. I don't know.
Because I run my business through PayPal with my credit card machines and stuff. But you guys are in a new awakening comes 2024 tax year. you guys are going to be crying if you don't have your bookkeeping in order. Okay? And I'm turning down clients.
So, guys, here it is. Bank West are going digital.
You said crying if you ain't got your bookkeeping order. Hello. First off, Mrs. Bookkeeper Lady, ain't gonna be no money. So how you gonna keep your bookkeeping going? Are you gonna bow down? Are you gonna bow down to get the witchy majiggy? Are you gonna bow down and take the mark? You said they double dipping. Nah, bro, they ain't even double dipping no more, bro. They just saying fuck money. They're saying them motherfuckers don't need it. They're saying we gonna go digital because it ain't gonna work on them anymore anyway. And the digital's just gonna be a whole fucking trap. It's a trap game at a trap house near you. Let's go. It's a trap game, fam. So what is she gonna do? How's she gonna get her money? She gonna bow down and take that? She gonna take that so she can get money? Because ain't gonna be no money. Either you gonna bow down to the altar of you know who. Or you gonna say fuck no and not get your money? Which do you want to gain the world, gain that money, and then lose yourself? Or would you say fuck that money and gain your soul? Which one you gonna do? Do you want to keep you, or are you a sellout for the money? Like literally, because when you take that mark, you sold your soul to the devil. Oh, and if you sleep with somebody who got it, I ain't got nothing to say. Yeah, because you push it out there and you be fucking a lot of, not to say it like that, females. Yeah, man, you ain't wrapped up. You might got it, but you might want to ask these. See, here's the other thing. This is so fucked up. People are lying about this shit now. What you mean? What you mean, Mr. The News? Motherfuckers are lying about that they took the shot. So you can't even trust the female. She say, no, I didn't take that shit. You better ask for some evidence. You better carry around like a couple of magnets. Fuck asking her. Put that shit on her arm, put that shit on her wrist, put that shit on her hand, put that shit on her fucking leg. Shit. If that shit stick, you gotta quit. I'm just saying. That's all I'm just saying.
Digital in October. Means no cash. They're closing down all their banks. Foreign.
Did she say digital October? Because I think I just heard digital. I did hear digital October. They're going digital in October. Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. So ain't this some bullshit then? Do you know? So I don't know if y'all between the lines. I already got I know what's about to happen with this. All right. So they're gonna shut down all cash at the end of 2024. Really, they're gonna switch everything during the presidential race. 2 months. All right, whatever though. Right? All right. So now there's no money. Digital's in play, but you can't get the digital card because the terrorists from Venezuela and there's other motherfuckers that got their digital card, and that's how they able to buy shit. You can't buy shit. You got nothing. The fuck you gonna do? They starving you out. They starving you out, fam. They starving you out. They starving you out. They starve, and then the ones who fucking do survive this bullshit, they gonna do. Okay. Next move is. All right, we found it's been like 2-3 months, man. Somebody come on and sing. Whoever comes on and sing after that fucking 200 or something 100 page, whatever. How much he said page it was. Whoever comes to play with that is gonna have all power, bro. It's gonna be you watch. You watch. You watch. You just watch, bro. You watch. Anyways, it's gonna be a fuck show. But just watch. Now. These motherfuckers are so evil, man. I can't stand these motherfuckers. Anyways, yeah, they gonna ask you, do you want to take the carrot? Do you want to take the carrot, or you gonna pass the carrot? Because if you pass the carrot, we gotta chop your head off. If you want to take the carrot, we'll give you the carrot. All right, sell your soul real quick after you take that prick. They gonna apply the Elon Musk one too, which goes in your brain. I'm pretty sure somebody seen the liquid goo, the liquid black goo that they manipulated, they playing with. That they on some shit. If you didn't, you better go look it up. Yeah. So how's she gonna get her money? She's not, unless she bows down and takes the prick. Like,
and all their stuff, and it's all going to be digital. It's not going to be long before all the other banks follow suit. Although I did hear PNM Bank and Bendigo Bank have sworn that they will never go digital completely, and that they will stay with the cash. But I don't believe it. You know, like, what is going to happen to the Tooth Fairy? What's going to happen to pocket money? You know, what's going to happen to garage sales, marketplace? This world has changed so much.
Let me explain this. So some of the banks are going to claim this, but it's not going to happen like that. What's going to happen, what's really going to happen is that, okay, so you know how they do a bailout? When you bail out these freaking Fortune 500 companies or something really bigger than that, and multi-millionaires that fuck their whole money up and their business, and you big name companies you hear about, and they do a bailout, they come with a package that's going to bail them out of trouble. That's why it's called a bailout. Instead, what they're going to do is what you call a bail-in. So if your money is in the bank, it's called a bail-in. What is a bail-in? The bail-in is when everybody who has money in the bank literally is they claim that you are responsible for their debt, but they call their debt your debt. And they claim that everybody has a piece in the debt. So because of that, all your money goes to the bank and the bank has to pay your debt. And then we start from zero, which is really bullshit. And then we just put in digital currency because the money's not working no more. We can't trust it. And since it's not going to work in this new reality, we're going to put that digital. You're welcome. That's the shit they do. That's the shit they do.
So much since I was born. I was born in the 90s, yeah? I was a 1990 kid. And in the last 33 years, we have changed so much. Everything has changed so much. I remember when I started my apprenticeship about, I don't know how I'm out. Started my apprenticeship 13 years ago. I said, if I could earn $2,000 a week after tax, I'd be killing it. I'd be living the life. I'm now on $1,833 after tax per week. Okay? You think I'd made it, yeah? Nah. I've got fuck all left after I pay me finance, me car, me rent, me food, everything for my daughter who's 16 months old today. And if I'm struggling, if I am struggling this bad, how the hell are people who just work in retail or general people?
You get that, y'all? So 1,800 and change a week. I remember I was making $1,000 a week, and I thought I was doing it until I found out that's $4,000 a month. You don't know. I'm talking about after tax. But here's what happens, man. You got Boston, 2-bedroom, $1,500. Water? Oh no, that shit ain't free. You gotta pay your water bill, buddy. Water bill, and that shit's expensive from Massachusetts. Electricity? Oh, free? My ass. That shit ain't free. You gotta pay for that too. Oh yeah. And then depending upon if you like on the outskirts of Boston, but just with Test Boston, like I did after I moved out of Boston to a city where they fucking came to the house anyway, there, Cortland. They came to that house too and fucking took off running. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, some folks know what I'm talking about. All right, so shoot, man. Sometimes you have to pay for trash. In some places you got in Massachusetts, you got to pay for burning. You got to pay money to burn your own trash. You imagine a mortgage? I don't know how the fuck my dad did that shit. He was a truck driver. I don't know how the fuck he did that shit. But back then, $1,000, bro, you were pretty much the man. I mean, to a certain extent. Back my dad days, you were definitely the man. And when I was coming up at a certain age, yeah, you were the man to a certain extent. That's why I had to have more businesses. That's why I had to do more. That's why I had to do more, because I'm pretty sure to my finish, I was doing way more than 4,000 a fucking month. Anyways, let's not talk about it.
People are selling.
Don't you know
How are
me,
they
no.
paying their rent? No wonder people are selling drugs left.
Oh yeah. The other thing is too, when you make my money, your living, your lifestyle. This is a fact, y'all. Unless you really super disciplined, your lifestyle changes. Your lifestyle. So she has changed her lifestyle since she's been caking, and she started doing things like, yo, I'm getting it, yo, money, I'm getting it. $1,800 a week, I'm getting it. You know what I'm saying? I got the wave. She's feeling it. You know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden, boom. She can barely afford her rent now. The fuck? And I'm pretty sure she's talking about mortgage. And I'm pretty sure she ain't renting anything. She make that much a week. Because I was in a 2-family house, so I know she can't be living in an apartment. Because I sure wasn't. All right, I definitely wasn't. She over here living in a house. She gonna call it rent. She ain't gonna put all business out there. You gotta be between the lines. She's not stupid. She makes money. If you're smart, you make money. You know how to do it. You ain't telling anybody everything. Anyways, but she can barely afford her mortgage, fam. $1,800 a week, and she can barely afford her mortgage. You hear me? I don't know what type of house she got. I'm pretty sure it's nice, but she can't afford her mortgage. She's struggling. If she's struggling, how the fuck you making it? She's sitting there thinking, if I'm struggling, how the hell you folks that have a job doing forklift for $20 an hour, you folks that have a job doing $30 an hour, doing big cranes and shit, you folks that have fucking train jobs making $24, $28 an hour, you folks doing construction making about 20 or a little more an hour, you folks driving a bulldozer and making about $40 an hour. How the fuck are y'all making it? Because I'm out here and I'm getting it. I'm running, I'm getting it. I'm getting it left to right, I'm getting it. I step back, step front, step to left. I can't help it. I'm getting it. She's getting it. She's straight telling you she's getting it. Anywhere she looks, she's getting it. But she can barely afford her fucking mortgage. She want to know how the fuck can you afford anything? Never mind rent for an apartment. This is what this whole shit's coming to y'all. If you, if you just don't know. And it's talking about a lot of banks will be forced to foreclose. They're gonna foreclose on purpose. But here's the thing: the banks that own your houses, when they foreclose, they also foreclose on your house unless you already paid and got the deed.
Right and center and doing dodgy.
Look at
the
that.
only way to get by. But soon the
Game's
cash will be
twisted,
gone.
man. You gotta know business.
And how the fuck are they gonna get by then? The world we live in. Oh. I'm just scared. I'm scared for our children. Just scared.
Is about to completely alter how you use money in the United States. Why is no one covering this story? They're focused on Donald Trump, literally ignoring one of the biggest stories in America right now. We're going to get to that part of the story in a moment, how the money.
They're gonna have everybody folk on Donald Trump and whatever Harrison name is. And the reason they're gonna do that is to distract you, just like the fucking slap of Will Smith smacking what's his name. That was just a distraction, man. It's a lot of distractions. On YouTube, there's some stuff out there that's nothing but a distraction, man. It's just distraction. Even some of the truth that they're putting out, really, it hasn't. I mean, it's good to know, and some of it's bullshit, to be honest. And but the fact is, a lot of truth that's being taught really has a lot of it. Really taught has nothing to do with nothing to do with what's the word? The shit that I teach, which is to leave this place, to ascend to your highest self, so that you control it all up there in the astral realm. Most people are not teaching that. They're teaching everything else but that, and that's not going to help you get to that level you need to go. But yeah, man, these guys are straight telling you. Listen, and look at the title right there up top. Like, that's crazy. Oh my goodness. Anyways, whoever thought
Monetary policy will shift. The monetary system will shift in the United States. But first, something.
He said shift twice. Post shift. You see, he said it so quick. Most of y'all didn't catch it. Post shift, cash shift. Oh, so when a post shift, your cash ain't gonna be no good. So you must, reptilians, try to. Yeah, I called you out, reptilians and grays and all that shit. Yeah, you must, and cat people and everything else. You must. There's so many of them, different types, like any kind, like that book I read told y'all. All right, you must go ahead and go digital. Because if you don't go digital, then it's already over. So you're trying to survive. We're like in the 10th round, and they're trying to survive. You feel me? They're trying to go for the knockout punch. So they got to make sure it's digital because they're against the ropes. They're down by too many punches, too many points. You know, so now their strategy is try to go for the knockout. So literally, end of 2024. Didn't I say that? 2024, we shut the door. I said that, right? That's just crazy, bro. Like I said, I hear something, you tell me something, boop, I know what's gonna happen. I said this shit a long time ago, bro, and it's happening. It's happening. That shit's crazy. This is totally crazy. Sometimes I've been feeling like, because all this is happening so fast, I'll be like, damn, man, how come I couldn't have been just wrong? Why couldn't I just been just wrong? Like, said everything I supposed to say, but just been wrong. Nope. It's scary. Folks, I'm sorry, but it's scary when you say something because you get something and then bam, out of sudden, right there, later down, years later, shit is happening. That's what's so scary to me because I don't understand it. And sometimes it don't be right after. It be like, boom, yo, this is crazy. I don't understand it. I just know that what I said a long time ago is happening. That's what the fuck I know.
Something odd is happening in the United States and to the US dollar that's in your pocket right now. It's quickly becoming worthless. And not just in terms of inflation and buying power, but try to pay for something with United States paper currency in your pocket, and you will now be met with resistance. You'll be told, hey, we don't accept paper cash anymore. We don't accept your coins. We don't accept cash at all. We're digital now. That's exactly what's happening. Take the U.S. national parks.
I mean, I accept that from flight attendants because I'm like, you don't have change all the way up here.
Yeah, now, I accept that. But no. But anywhere else, like on the space shuttle, maybe. International Space Station, I get it.
Right.
Like, I don't think that you have a cash register to give me some change, right? But U.S. national parks, yes, places that you drive your RV to and hitch up overnight, you'll now find that these U.S. government parks will no longer accept cash. This is just the first of many.
So if you got to charge a card or whatever, we don't want cash. You got to have the digital card or the implant in your right hand and left hand, your arm or your brain. It's fucked up, y'all. Yeah, that's what it's coming to. At the 2024, there's no more cash. It's gonna be this bullshit. But the fucked up shit about it is they're gonna freaking let it be no cash and no nothing for a while, just to cause chaos, to have everybody beefing and shit for a while. They're gonna be on the ground for a while. They're gonna have some men. I told you it was coming, and they're gonna sit there. Whoever steps in that row, you know who it's gonna be. And then all of a sudden, he's gonna tell you, "Hey man, we got the solution. I got the carrot. I got it. I got the carrot, man. Yo, it's in the form of a card. It's called digital card. You want it? You got to come get the chip, though. You got to get chipped up. Come on. I got you covered, man. I'll give you all the money you want. Come get chipped up. How bad you want it? A lot of folks is going to do it, y'all. I'm just going to be honest. I'm not doing that shit. Fuck no. I'd rather die. And I'm not going to die. Although they already try like 3 times. It don't matter. Anyways, I'm leaving this place though. Fuck this shit. I'm tired of this shit. I'm out, man. Fuck this shit. Anyways, I'm tired of this shit. I'm so tired. Man, these motherfuckers is funny. Think about everything that they doing. They really about to be 2024. No fucking money, bro. They're gonna be on that shit. Literally, bro.
Government offices, government buildings, government installations that you'll now not be of many. These U.S. government parks will no longer accept cash.
Oh, the other thing I want you to catch is this. They said she says, what about whatever them space thingies they have in low orbit? She's like, what about one of those? Oh no, of course they'll be freaking they'll be straightened over there. Talking about where to be safe at. Right? Oh, because they fucking make fake food up there. They actually do. They have fake food makers. It's not real, but they eat it because they're not real, if you know what I mean. You know, so yeah, sub race needs sub food. Anyways, right? So they telling you where they know how many times they've been talking about they want to go. We want to go to space. What they mean is they want to go low orbit because they can't go any further. We want to go over here. We want to go here. We gotta get off the planet. Why? Because no weapons are gonna work anymore. Why? Because some people are gonna fucking what's the word? Super Saiyan. Why? Because when shit hits the fan and it be destroyed as y'all know it, and some people is not gonna survive this. So I guess they know it too. I guess. A lot of our people are not going. A lot of our people are not going to survive this. I'm just going to be honest, man. If they ain't woke up already to complete wake up, they're not going to wake up. They're not. And the 144 is already woke. There's no more waking up. They're going to be stuck back. It is what it is. Oh man, I hate telling. I like telling the truth. I hate how the truth sounds when you have to talk about it because it's so harsh. So yeah, man, that's why they want to go to space. That's the only place they feel they could survive. And if they must have something to make like fake food, they definitely got something to make some bullshit ass drink for them to survive up there for a while. So yeah, I guess y'all would survive until you can't survive anymore, or until that sun cooks the space station all the way and cooks you inside like a microwave and you just fucking die. I mean, whatever comes first, you know. Or the sun stops making all the electricity stuff, any wires working. It might even cook the wires inside so it don't work. And then what about that? So I guess y'all would die either way too. So
this is just the first of many government offices, government buildings, government installations that you'll now not be able to pay cash. The cost of going cashless, this article says, and Fromers, as U.S. national parks, as many...
Oh, shit. Government buildings. Yo, if you lose your freaking birth certificate, you can't pay cash. You lose your ID? Oh, no. Can't pay cash. You lose... What else could you use? A social security card? But you shouldn't care about this shit anyway. You can't pay cash. It's a trap that hooks you hooked back into the matrix. A trap. Made by the Archons. Designed. And anyways, it's deeper than that, though. That's just the tip of the iceberg. So, yeah, man. No more cash 2004, man.
To plastic only. Digital.
Plastic only, digital. Didn't I tell you it was going to be a card?
Here's how Fromers describes it. So far in 2023, Badlands National Park in South Dakota, Crater National Park in Oregon, Sleeping Bear Dunes National Lakeshore, Michigan, have all transitioned to fee systems that only allow credit card, debit card, and mobile payments. And Washington State's Mount Rainier National Park set to follow suit in May of this year. Those places join at least 20 more U.S. federal lands that won't take your U.S. federal currency anymore, including Wyoming's Devil Tower National Monument, FDR's former home in upstate New York, the Wright Brothers National Museum in North Carolina, the Chaco Culture Pueblos in New Mexico. From sea to shining sea, you better have a credit card, prepaid pass, or a smartphone that's equipped with a mobile payment app if you want to access these all-important sites of natural beauty.
Prepaid pass for the bus? But you have to use digital to get a prepaid pass, right? That I don't even know what the fuck that shit is. All I know is they talking about straight digital, y'all. By 2024, there's not gonna be no more. We there, like, yo, where you at is where you're supposed to be. Who you with is who you're supposed to be with. If you make a mistake, go someplace else. If you look to be someplace else, just be someplace else, you're only gonna fuck yourself up. unless you already had plans to move. Well, what the hell's that? As far as moving, as far as driving someplace. Yeah, well, you still gotta be careful with that. Actually, I better stay with the fuck I know, because if I tell you the wrong thing, y'all go ahead and do some shit and you get y'all fucked off, and I ain't having that shit on me. So yeah, stick where you at, y'all. You know what I'm saying? If you have a plan you already had that you was gonna go someplace like 3, 4, 5 years ago, and you trying to make that plan to go there, then that's one thing. But you better not take too long. So I'm gonna tell you, because man, this is gonna be crazy, bro. The one thing I know where we at is everybody be organized, everybody sticks together, everybody helps each other, and I can't say too much, but everybody will band together for survival. That's all I can say. I'm not gonna say anything else because I can't say too much. If I say too much, yeah, I'll just be quiet on that one. I'm being quiet.
In the United States, historical interest, or any sort of outdoor recreation and family road trip fun. I remember pulling up with my family, and if the attendant wasn't there, you drop some money in the bin, or you put a little envelope and you drop some cash in the system. Gone. You can't do that anymore.
So I'm in Manhattan, the Port Authority. I just picked up a bagel, lox and cream cheese from this restaurant here, and they only take credit card or debit card. They're not taking cash. So I asked them, I said, hey, is that because the boss doesn't trust you? There was a problem here with robberies, or is it just the government? And he goes, what do you think? And I said, I have no idea. And he said, well, maybe the boss has been told by somebody he has to keep everything credit cards because otherwise we get in trouble. And I'm like, okay, goodbye cash.
I don't know what's happening. Like, I realize this is like, bro, this is happening to everybody. Like, this inflation is getting so bad. Like, bro, like, I don't even feel like I have a job. Like, I literally, signed up for full-time my job 2 months ago, and they don't even schedule me full-time. They schedule me part-time. Like, I don't even feel, I'm literally living check to check. I've been applying for jobs for almost 2 months now.
Ain't nothing to say about what he's saying, because he's saying what he's saying. And what he's saying is fact is going on. I'm just noticing every motherfucker's gay, bro. That's all I'm saying. Like, stop being gay, bro. Stop being.
Like, Craigslist, trying to find a side hustle, get something going. Like South Florida is fucked right now. Like, I don't know how anybody could live out here. It's fucked. It's so fucked. Like, I don't even know how I'm gonna pay rent. Like, this is crazy. This is crazy. Like, I don't know how people could live down here. Like, I don't even know, not even that, I don't even know how people could live in this country. I don't even know how people could move here and be so happy to live here. Like, and not see what's going on. Like, people are literally living check to check right now. Like, this is bogus. Like getting groceries now is a luxury. Like paying bills is a luxury now.
You ain't never lied.
You have to work 2 or 3 jobs, or get referred by 2, 3, 4, 5 people just to get a fucking job. And my applications, mind you, I have experience out the ass for a lot of things.
No, okay, right? I experienced this one time, like, and this is crazy, bro. I was applying for a job down here. As far as they're concerned, they tell me you got the job, but in order you to really get the job, they said you gotta get 3 referrals. So we're gonna text 3 people you tell us to text, and they have to text back. We're gonna text them through an email. Nigga, what the fuck are you talking? What the fuck? You give us their number. I don't even know how they can get the email, but whatever. Bro, stop it, man. So you got to make sure I'm a real person. Like, you can see me, shake my hand, right? Talk to me. But you need 3 people to say I'm a real person. That's basically some bullshit, bro. I've been through that before. Like, that's crazy.
Like, my application, I have never seen my application and my resume get denied as much as it's been getting denied from the past month that I've been applying for jobs. Like, all these jobs say they're like hiring, but they like I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. What is going on? Like, what is going on?
All right, we're going to end this off here, but the jobs have to post the hiring. And I remember as a brother I was talking to, we were talking finances one day, and
those who don't know who go with ghost hiring is when you quote unquote hire somebody, but you didn't hire anybody. You didn't hire anybody. The person doesn't exist. You don't pay the person because there is no person. You just, that's what ghost hiring. And so it's like, oh, jobs are being created. No, they're not. They just ghost hiring. It's all bullshit.
And the job has to post the hiring to, the books have got to show that, oh, we got these many businesses offering employment. And when people fill out applications, they'll say, oh, we have these many jobs filled, but the jobs are not filled. It's just the people filling out the applications. And it's put on record, right? But the jobs is a lot of jobs that cannot afford to hire anybody because they have to pay. You got to pay for insurance. You got to pay for overhead. Plus, you got to pay for all the product that you need to sell, and you got to pay these individuals to work for you. So a lot of jobs can't, in this day and age now, cannot afford to bring anyone in. This is the end of this whole monetary system. Like we said, they're running the cash, they're taking the cash, and the cash is becoming digital. So this is about the closest that they can get into spiritual to try to, when as the monies disappear with timelines, they can try to type in new monies or whatever, digitally. All right. Because they know it's getting to take place. All right. Timeline's going to be moving so fast. Everything's going to be phasing out as it is today. All right. Much power to you all, brothers and sisters.
Facts, and more facts. So, with that said, the economy is done. No cash by 2024. The end of it. The end of 2024. So, there's no, like, honestly, let's just honestly be realist, y'all, because you always got to be real with yourself. As far as starting a business, you're going to take too long to start a business. You take too long if you have to learn something to start it, you're going to take too long. It's not going to work, man. By the time you start it, they'll be cashless. So you can get a job and make sure you put all your money into your land and get it done as fast as possible because they're not sending nobody no tax money. So don't bet on that, y'all. I mean, or you can work for a marketing firm and try to make $1,000 a week and put it right into your land and really get things done fast. Because you really have only 2 to 4 months before they say, oh shit, hold on. Oh fuck. Ain't this something? No. Whoa. Today's the 2nd, ain't it? Oh shit, y'all. We only got 2 to 3 months left. So what the fuck? We got 2 to 3 months left before we're cashless. So you got 2 to 3 months to either join a marketing firm, make a whole lot of money, like $1,000 a week, or if you're not so great, $500. If you're really good, $1,800, depending. You can make more than that though. You put that into your land and get your shit done quick. Work a job, put in land, and get the shit done as fast as possible. Like a lot of folks is worried about bills and shit now. Now I'm looking at the situation that's more worried about get your land in order fast as possible because niggas are going digital. Niggas is going digital. They'll be no more money, which means that I'm wondering if I should move some shit around here really fast. Right. Because it don't look pretty, y'all. That's all I'm going to say right now. Shit, as far as 3 months, Ain't nobody even ready for that, y'all. I know it. So, this is crazy. Peace and love. Peace and love, y'all. We're gonna show another video a different time because it's been 2 hours and change. I'm looking at it, 2 hours and 14 minutes, 51 seconds. And I'm hot. And I do want to go out there and get some air because I've been inside here for too long and I still got to take my shower. So I hope I did y'all some justice, bringing y'all the news about what's really going on. People need to pay attention to what's going on because literally, bro, it's about to go down. It is about to go down. And this is going to be crazy. So next week, we're going to teach. No, not even next week. Okay, I'll try for this week. Okay, I'll try for this week. I don't want to make no promises. When you promise shit don't happen. So I don't promise nobody nothing no more. I just do it. If I say I'm going to do it, I do it. I don't promise. There's a fly in here. Where the fuck this motherfucker come from? Spying on a nigga. Get out of here. Motherfucker came here to spy on me and shit. Fuck out of here. You missed everything. All right. Peace and love. I'm going outside. Love all of you. Stay safe. Please get ready. It's going to be a fuck show. Nobody's coming to save us. No, and just that you know, please be ready to leave this place and not care about I don't want to say not care about that because that's not right. Please be ready to leave this place and be ready to just go. And I'm not talking about physically, I'm talking about spiritually. Thank you very much for listening, everybody. And I hope y'all have an awesome rest. Peace and love.